is Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft room. It's catalog launch party time. Now, I'm just going to go live over in Facebook, get that all up and running and ready to go. And then I will have some samples, I'll have some products, I'll have some fun stuff just for you. Now, if I'm live. Let's see. Come on now. Oh, don't do this. There we are. I am live. Go here, move that over there. Do this. Yay, look at that. I am live. Hello, Mary. Hello, Connie. Oh, the great state of Nevada is here. Hello, Carol. Hi, Diane. Oh, it's going to be fun. I'm emptying my pockets because I just realized I had a whole bunch of stuff in there. And I know that my sweater will be coming off soon once I get warm. Okay, so today is catalog launched. It's not really catalog launch. It's the September releases launch party. The mini catalog and, hello, Carol, and the online exclusives. I have products to show you. I have some samples to show you. Make sure if you're watching, you comment so I can put you in the draw for Just for Coming. Somebody's going to win. Prize. I have prizes. Just for Coming, somebody's going to win the snowflakes. Ooh. It's the beginning, Diane. It's the beginning. If you did the treasure hunt, hi, Nadine, and you let me know that you did it, your name has gone into the draw and somebody's going to win delightful dots. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And if you place an order between now and, let's see, what's today? Today is Tuesday. There's a stamp sale on Thursday, and I'll tell you all about that. Oh, Mary says she did it. I got your name. So if you put in an order between now and Thursday night, September the 18th at 6 p.m., your name will go in a draw for some of the new gold hoops. Unfortunately, this one is only for people who live in Canada, because I can only take orders inside Canada. Unless you live in a country that does not have Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, such as Mexico or Switzerland or Greenland. Why would you be watching me? But anyways, they just opened up the borders. We can't order in a country that has the Stampin' Up! Demonstrators already. These are countries that don't have Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. So Thursday, September the 18th at 6 p.m., your name will go in the draw, and somebody during my Facebook Live on Thursday night is going to win the gold hoops. I got that. So you have to comment, though, if you're watching and you want to be in the draw Just for Coming. So I have Mary. I'm just doing this. Carol. Diane. Nadine. Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Allison. Susie, you're already on the list because you were here this afternoon. Susan, hello, Susan. Now, did I miss anybody? Carol. Got Carol. And Connie. Apparently comments on Facebook are not coming through on my feed. Well, that sucks, Ditchwater. Now I have to watch two places. Susan says she's just about got the treasure hunt done. Okay. Let me know when you got it done, Susan. Hello, Holly. Okay. Hi. Today was a busy afternoon. I had some lovely ladies here looking at stuff, making a card, eating some treats. Yes, Nadine, you're on the list. I got you on the list for doing the treasure hunt. Thank you. Does anybody want the link to the treasure hunt and has not already got it? Let me find that link for you. Share. September 25 mini catalog treasure hunt link. Here we go. There it is in Facebook. So just download that, fill it out, let me know, and I will go here, there, and there. So there, now it's in both places. Perfect. Mary says the last two questions are difficult. I know, try to narrow that down, eh? Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's get started. And I'm fingers crossed that I'm going to be organized tonight, because let me tell you, there is a bunch of stuff to show you. And then if we have time, there I have the make and take. I have an extra one, so I'll show you how to do the make and take, because I had compliments on it today. People were enjoying it. It's a less difficult card, but it's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to start. As soon as I get my catalog with the catalog, and I'll go through the catalog like I normally do, page by page, because I can show it to you now. And I'll go through the online exclusives page by page as well. So I've raised up my camera, so hopefully you'll still be able to see it, but it gives you a wider angle to look. So if you have your catalog, grab it and walk through with me. So I'm going to skip ahead. Now, I do have, I don't have Keeping Traditions. I have the Peaceful Days Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. So if anybody wants to see that one, let me know, and I've already made the pages and I can show them to you, because we're doing that one in my scrapbook class. Oh no, we did it already. What did we do? I think we did that one this time. Yes, we did. We did this one already. That was our September one. Okay, first thing I have to show you is, oh, I have these too, and I never had those out today. Let me get those. And I never had them out. So you guys are going to see something that the in-person people didn't see, because I didn't have them out. So these are the Greetings for You Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. And they are gold on white. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 sheets. Yep, 6 sheets, 3 different designs. And these are self-adhesive. So you get 2 sheets of each one. And these are all Christmas related. And I just remembered that I had them, and I haven't been using them in my classes. So Happy Christmas, Season's Greetings, Merry Christmas, little ones, long ones. Then there's Joy, Merry and Bright, Season's Greetings, 'Tis the Season. And the last one is Merry Christmas, 'Tis the Season, Joy, Happy Christmas, all sorts. And they have adhesive on the back of them. So when you're ready to use them, if you want to use them self-sticky, just remove the liner off the back. And if you want to use them and pop them up, leave the liners on them. So that's on page 15. We'll put that over there. Try and stay organized. And then the next thing to show you is the Christmas tags and more 6x6 designer paper. I only have a bit of it left because I hadn't ordered it in time, but I have leftover from my paper share. So I will show it. You get 2 sheets of stickers. So there's 2 different sheets, and I only have one of them because in my paper share you got one 6x6 sheet. Oh, hello, L. Good. Totally missed them in the catalog. Yeah. So L. Good, tell me what your first name is. I have you on my list. And I have Sonia. I have you on my list. Because I have a draw for just for coming. Okay, and so there's 2 sheets of stickers. This is one of, they're not stickers, they're push-outs. Then there is 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces of designer paper. This one you can cut up and make some cute tags. And you get, I think there's 4 sheets. So there's 36 to 34. I think you get 4 sheets of each one, if I do remember. Yeah. 8 sheets of 4 double-sided designs plus 2 pre-cut ones. So you get 8 of these sheets in it. This one you can cut up and make tags. And if you don't want to do that, then you can use the other side. This one, cut it down and you've got 2 card fronts, or you use that side and that's got snowberries on it. Or is it, what's that stuff you hang from the ceiling? Mistletoe. Then there's this one. And that's on the other side. And then a nice plaid tartan with some green on the other side. So that's the Christmas tags and more designer series paper. And it is 6x6, comes with 2 sheets of push-outs. Hello, Yvonne. I'm glad you made it. I'm just going to put these back in here. I try to keep the ones that have push-outs contained in their packaging, because otherwise they have a tendency to get lost. Okay, how am I going to do this now? Hang on a second. I have to have somewhere to put the things that I've already showed you. So there we go. Hello, Anne. I'm writing your name. Okay, that's that page. Now we go on. I have the seasonal tag stamp set. This is a standalone stamp set. And let me tell you, I've used this a lot. It has Merry and Happy, Christmas and Holidays, so covers everything, and they're all separate. So it covers everything that you would like to say on the front of your card, plus a to and from. And then if you want to do small letters for all of it, they also got Merry and Happy in the little ones. And then these are really good for the inside of your card. This is a photopolymer stamp set. You can see mine is nicely stained because I've been using it. Okay, this is going to go, these are going to go in here like this. Okay, moving on up. I don't have anything for those pages. And now we come to traditions of Christmas. Okay, tell me in the comments who loves traditions of Christmas. Tell me. They took up a lot of real estate in our catalog for this suite. And oh, hello, Susan. They took a lot of real estate for this suite in the catalog, and it is so worth it. Let me tell you. It is fabulous. This is the suite that I am featuring for my Winter Creative Escape in October. And I'm not going to show you those cards, but I will be. Oh, Susan, did you get your order, Susan? Oh, you ordered it, man. Oh, Connie loves it. Sonia missed the afternoon. Oh, look at all these people that love this. Yes. They told us yesterday, we had a leaders live thing, a Stamping Up Leaders live thing, and they said this is the most ordered suite of the entire releases for September. I love pink too. Look at everybody. Yes. Awesome. Diane says, love it. Such beautiful designer papers. Absolutely. Okay. I was just reading comments. Sorry. It's not scrolling for me. Okay. I'm going to grab all the stuff. Hang on. Grab all the stuff. The ribbon, the paper, the embossing folder, and some card samples. Oops. I just dropped a card in the garbage. Don't do that. Okay. So let's start with the bundles. So this is called a super suite. And which means that it has 2 bundles, an embossing folder, bling, ribbon, and designer paper. So the traditional labels is the first one. And let me tell you, this I absolutely love. You can use it by itself doubled, or you can cut it up and use it singly. And I might have samples in my cards that I'm showing you. You don't have to use it as a double, although it does do season's greetings. Now, this stamp set also does other than season's greetings. So sending love and joy, you could use that for all sorts of stuff. Cheer, happy, merry. Yeah. And then all these other dies that we will be using in the Creative Escape. And if you got the kit from me, that you will get these dies in your kit. And then you had the option to add this on for an extra $20. The Christmas greenery is the other one. This one, so one is the words and one is the images. And I love these. I've had a lot of fun. And I have to confess that as I was creating with these, I had to stop myself because all I was doing was making cards using this suite. Now the ribbon is called Real Red Shiny Ribbon. So this, usually our ribbon is ambidextrous, but this ribbon is not. It is shiny on one side and it is matte on the other side, but it makes gorgeous bows and added features to your card. And it's, what is it? Hang on. 1/2 inch. And it makes really nice, soft bows. Do you think my bow tying is going to work tonight? I don't know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So it makes bows that are not too big in the center. They're still squishy, so they're not going to add a lot of height to your cards. Because I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but here in Canada, Canada Post has become very, very, very sticky. We have this 1/4 inch measurement that your card has to go through before you have to pay extra postage. And it has to, when you hold it above the hole, it has to slide through. It can't stick the least little bit, or they charge you extra postage. And if you don't put it on, they send it back to you. Get out the fork. Yeah, no, not doing that. Hello, Norma. Got you on the list. Or coming. It is a beautiful, sweet Holly. I agree with you. Hang on a sec. Just making sure I got somebody's name on my list. Okay, so that's the bundles and the ribbon. Now, the embellishments are traditional sparkling sequins, and these are flat. They will not add height to your card at all. Can you see how flat they are? Like there's no height in them at all. And they come in real red, old olive, pool party, and gold in 3 different sizes. And if you got the Creative Escape kit from me with a goodie bag, you're going to get a package of these in your goodie bag because I use them on all of my escape cards. Okay, where am I going to put embellishments? Let's put them right there. Then there's an embossing folder. It's called the Traditional Wreath Embossing Folder, and there's what it looks like. Look at that. Now you're probably thinking, oh my God, that's way too big for on a card. Just use part of it. You don't need the whole thing. So I've used it like this on a card, and then you put your sentiment here where the big space is. You don't even know it's not full. Hello, Shanna. Oh, Shanna's making cards right now as we speak with this. Way to go. So that's the Traditional Wreath Embossing folder. And I put that right over there. And then the designer paper. Oh, be still my heart. These are 6 by 12 pieces because they're left over from my paper shares, but you get 12 by 12 sheets of all of these. One side is full of gold foiling and one side is not. Yes, absolutely. Susan, put a Christmas photo in the middle and frame it and put it on a scrapbook page. Absolutely. So there's this one. And I love the Secret Sea background in this. And then a plaid on the back. And this is reds. Look at the gold foiling. And then the green. Now, what colors are in this? Does it say? Cherry cobbler, gold, old olive, pool party, real red, and Secret Sea. Look. Oh, I've had so much fun with this paper, let me tell you. Now this one, this image, and I think there's 11 of them that are usable on a sheet. You cut out with the dies, the Christmas greenery dies. Yes, these dies here. That die cuts out this designer paper. And then there's this sheet. This one has 17 of these designs on it. And this is die cut using that. And then that's the final sheet. Look at that. So this is amazing designer paper. Put that down there. And now for some samples. I did this one during a Facebook Live. It is a diagonal front card. And if you want to see replays of my my Facebook Lives for this, I will tell you the dates. So this one I did live on the 8th of September. And you can find it in my YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Okay, why is this not? Maybe I'm not going to be able to tell you when because my screens are not cooperating. Oh, Susan, don't lose me. So that's one card. And apparently I've got glue on the envelope. Let's just remove that. That's one sample. And then this card. I did this one online too. So this one, let's do this one first. This one uses that die complete. This is a fun fold. I did this one online too. Look at this, how gorgeous that is. And then this one, I cut them both and used them by themselves. And I took the Christmas from the seasonal tag stamp set and curved it so that it fit on the curve. And this one, I cut them again and only used one and took the happy birthday from Beautiful Butterflies and curved it so it fit on the curve. And then this one, I haven't done it live online. This is going to be for a class, so I'm not going to show you exactly. I'm not going to tell you measurements or anything because people are paying to go on a class, but it's a fun fold. And I cut them apart and used pieces of them. So that is the Traditions of Christmas suite. That's the whole thing. You guys are watching on Facebook and having issues. I'm sorry. That really sucks. Facebook is becoming more and more my enemy. All right, moving on. The North Pole delivery suite, all I have is a sample of the paper. Maybe. Where did I do with it? What did I do with it? I have everything in order. Hang on, I gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Found it. It slipped down. So all I have is what's left over from my paper shares. So you get 12 sheets, 2 each of 5 designs and 1 each of push-outs. So this is a half a sheet of one of the push-outs, and you get a full 12 by 12, and you get 2 of them, and they're both different. And these are all animals, bears and foxes and badgers and squirrels, chipmunks, owl. And then we have the designer paper as well. So this one, and then on the other side, there's just some nice patterns to use. And this has little houses on it. And then mailboxes. Aren't those cute? You can cut those out. These have letters on one side and then a grid on the other. And there's some doggies. And some letters. And some trucks. And some postage stamps. So that's the paper. It is 12 by 12. Okay, that's going down in there. So that's the North Pole delivery paper. Moving on. Peaceful Garden Suite. Oh, you guys. Is anybody on YouTube having freezing issues, or is it just happening on Facebook? Facebook has been giving a lot of people grief the past week with the lives and stuff. Even during our leaders meeting yesterday, people were having issues. Okay, Peaceful Garden Suite. This one has 1 stamps, 1 bundle, an embossing folder, some glimmer paper, some flowers, and some ribbon, as well as the paper. Hello, Alice. If I stop talking every once in a while and turn away, it's because I'm writing people's names down as they tell me that they're here. Okay, get out the stuff and some samples. And I have a lot of samples because I've had access to this suite for a long time. Oh, you know what I didn't get? Was the ribbon. Hang on. Let me find the ribbon that belongs to this. There we go. So I forgot to put this out this afternoon. So Susie, if you're still watching, this ribbon goes with the sweet. Okay, so it's not happening on YouTube, it's just on Facebook, which sucks ditch water. But thank you for persevering. Okay, the ribbon is Misty Moonlight and Silver Edged Ribbon. This one is a bit wider. This is, oh no, it's half an inch, so it's the same width as the other one. I dropped my plastic. Hang on. And this is ambidextrous ribbon, so the glitter is on one side and the glitter is on the other side. I've used it on a couple of cards. It is just stunning. And I'm sorry, Susie, if you're watching. I should have showed you this ribbon this afternoon. Susie's all about the blues. The blues. Look at that. Okay, it's an ugly bow, but it does make pretty bows. I don't have my bow maker here in front of me. I should have brought it. So that's the ribbon, and it is Misty Moonlight and Silver. Okay, that's over there. And then there is glimmer paper. Now these are, oh, there's Susie. Good, I'm glad you saw it. These are 12 by 12 sheets in, they say blue, soft green, and dark gray. Misty Moonlight, Secret Sea, and Cloud Cover is what they told us these colors were. And you get two 12 by 12 sheets of each one of these. Alice, take a break, girl. Okay, and then there's designer paper, 12 by 12 designer paper. This is not specialty paper, so it doesn't have bling in it, but it is double-sided, and this has basic beige, cloud cover, crumb cake, misty moonlight, pecan pie, and secret sea. And I've been creating with this for a while because if we signed up for a specific class through Stamping Up, online class, we got early access to this. So I've been playing with it a lot. And it's not just for Christmas cards. It makes spectacular sympathy cards. Let me tell you, I love the doves. So that's the paper. One side has got some lovely blue patterns in it, and the other side is more neutrals. Okay, now the embossing folder. Where did I put the embossing folder? It's here. There it is. The embossing folder is called Peaceful Greenery, and I'll show it to you on a card. And it has a hole outside that is embossed. And then the bundle, the stamp set, is all words. So the stamp set does not, you don't cut out anything in the stamp set using the dies except for the words. And honestly, you can get words anywhere. But these dies fit in the center of this embossing folder. No, it's not a hybrid embossing folder, so you can't put it in there and die cut at the same time, but you can emboss a piece and then die cut your sentiments and put them on top, and these two layer together. And I've got samples I will show you. So that's the dies, and then the stamp set is sympathy as well as others. Hugs for a good friend, peace on earth. Okay, I'm so proud of myself for keeping me I don't know why it kicked me out, but there we are. Sorry. Yeah, it kicked my phone out. My sound is on my phone, so when you don't have this view, I don't have sound. But I'm back now. Okay, hues of blues, flowers, misty moon, or secret sea, misty moonlight, cloud cover, and white. And this is part of the suite as well. Now for some samples. Look at this one. There's that embossing folder. And there I've layered the sentiment dies cuts inside the hole in the embossing folder. And this uses all of the dies from there, as well as Label Me Grateful dies. So the flowers come from here. And I use that. These came out in July. So there's that one. Then I have this fun fold one. It is a flip flap. Oh, good. Thanks, Mary, for letting me know the sound is back because I'm still getting no sound from some people. So you can hear me now, right? Yes. Okay. So that's another one. And then I use the embossing folder in the background along there. And those are the doves. Gorgeous doves. And this one is a 333 technique. Somebody on Facebook, please let me know if the sound is still on Facebook, please. So this is a 333 technique. So 3 pieces of designer paper, 3 embellishments, and 3 die cuts. I did this one online as well. And then this one, I think I'm doing it Wednesday night, tomorrow night, in my, yes, it's good. Oh, good. Okay, thank you. So this is a fan card. And I'm going to be live tomorrow night at 7:30 in my VIP group and on YouTube with this card. So hopefully you'll be able to join me. Okay. I'm not done yet. Oh, this is another 333 card, just a bit different papers and stuff, but the same 333 technique. And then this one was one of the cards from the online class that Stamping Up had where we could pre-order this stuff. And I love it because it's got this little hidden note inside it. Isn't that cute? Now you could add a little bit of ribbon on there so people would know that it's there, but it uses the embossing folder, it uses the glimmer paper, the designer paper, the dies, the ribbon, the embellishments, and it's even decorated on the inside. And last card sample. Oh, Susan did the treasure hunt. Okie dokie. I did this live. One night I was doing scrapbooking with the kit, the Peaceful Garden scrapbooking kit, and I had leftover pieces. So we created a shaker card on the run using the embossing folder, the dies. I cut the center out of that. There's the embellishments, and then I've got a bunch of shaker bits in there. And apparently I didn't finish it because it needs to be glued down a little bit better, but there it is. It's a shaker card. Okay. So that's the Peaceful Garden suite. Moving on. Oh, Lights of Aurora. Thanks, guys. This suite captured my curiosity when I saw it because this paper is stunning. Full confession, I did not get the stamp set. I did not need more words. I have lots of words. I got the dies, the embellishments, the ribbon, and the paper. And I'm going to share it with you because you're going to love this. Now, I'm having a class in October using this suite, and I am not showing you the class cards. These are cards that I've done online already. I tend to not share my class cards because I figure if somebody pays me to take my class and get the PDF and video tutorials, I shouldn't be sharing them for free with other people. That's just the way I look at that. Okay, so this is Balmy Blue Sheer Ribbon. It is 1/2-inch ribbon and it is shiny. It's got a glimmer to it and it's ambidextrous. It shines on both sides, makes lovely bows. And it's balmy blue, which is one of the colors that are in the papers. I keep my plastic on my ribbon. I know there's a bunch of ribbon holders out there, but I don't have time to make them for my ribbon. So I just keep the plastic so that my ribbon stays clean and it's contained. And then there is the frosted iridescent dots. You lost sound again? Please tell me there's sound on Facebook because I don't know why I would have sound on YouTube and not on Facebook. Facebook makes me so mad. Anyways, I love these. I have used an entire package. In fact, I couldn't finish making my kits for my class in October because I ran out of embellishments. So they are Berry Burst, Gorgeous Grape, Balmy Blue, and Clear. And look at them. They're iridescent. And somebody tell me if there is sound on still on Facebook, please. I'm not getting. Oh, Connie has sound. Oh, good. Okay, thank you. I will continue. So these are stunningly gorgeous. Just saying. And they shimmer just like the Northern Lights do. Okay, I'm going to put these away. And then tonight I'm going to finish my kits for my class because I had a lot of people sign up for that class and thank you very much. And the Lights of Aurora designer paper. You get 48 sheets. They're 6 by 6. You get 8 each of 6. And each one has a different Northern Lights pattern on here. And these were created by an artist by hand. So she took dark cardstock and used chalks on the cardstock and drew her color lines and then used sponges to pull the chalk down. And that's how she got all the lines. Isn't that spectacular? Look at this. And then on the other side, there's just washes. There's a purple and a Lost Lagoon and a balmy blue. And so that's Gorgeous Grape. This will be Highland Heather. And then Secret Sea. And in the PDF or in the video tutorials, when I explain how to cut the cardstock and stuff, I tell you what the color of the back of this cardstock is so you know which pattern to use for your card. So that's the designer paper. And these are the dies. And I made a card last night. Didn't I? Did I use this last night? No. No, I didn't. Last night was Painterly Pears. So there's big trees, little trees, there's water, there's some clouds, there's holy mountains, and there's a horizon. Hello, Valerie. Okay. Man, I got lots of people watch, and that's awesome. Make sure if you're watching that you comment so I can put your name in the draw. So those are the dies. Now I'm going to show you some samples. Oh, this is not good. I can't show you these samples because I grabbed the wrong one. And these are my class samples, and I don't want to show you the class samples. Hang on, I'm going to get hubby to bring me the other samples. I think I have other ones down the other end. Hang on, I'll be right back. Dad? Okay, I'm back. I could send that one for you though. Okay, so on this card, 2, 3, 4. Which one can I show you? I can show you that one. And I can show you this one and this one. Okay, so here's one card that I will be doing live. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And this uses the traditional labels stamp set for the sentiment. And then this one, I'll be doing this one live as well. You have the set, but not the paper. It's never too late to order the paper, Val. This one is a bit of a fun fold that opens up. It's a, I don't know what kind of a fun fold you call this. Center cut fun fold. Anyways, and then it's got the floating technique on it. And I saw this one by Laura Sakai and I loved it. So I needed to recreate it. So that one I'll be doing live as well. And then the last one I'm going to show you is this one. It's a bit different. I didn't use the big trees. Now, let me find it when I'm doing this. 29th and 30th of September and the 1st of October. I will be doing these live with you. So I hope you'll be able to join me for that. And if you're taking my class, you get to see the rest of the cards. So that's the Lights of Aurora suite. Valerie, people on Facebook are having a freezing issue, but it's Facebook. It's not me. And it's not you. It's Facebook because YouTube, it's not freezing. Okay, next we have the Autumn Toile collection, the suite. This is another mega suite. It has 2 bundles as well as paper, embellishments, some foil, and some ribbon. I don't have the ribbon, but I have the bundles because I was given this stamp set when I was in Orlando. So of course I had to get the dies to go with it. And then the other one, I really like these images and the font in this are wonderful. So I ended up getting it too. And I haven't yet used this. It's a background and you can see it in this card here. So that it cuts the background out. And if I have time, oh, sirens. Okay. Hello, Louise. It doesn't scroll for me. Thank you, Allison. Oh, Sonia, you're kind. Is there an email with details of this weekend? Not yet, Carol. Does that answer the question? Not yet? Hang on. I will make a note to do that. Email Carol, etc. with info on scrapbook weekend. I will do that. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. So, yeah, this is it does a full card front. I will leave it out. If we have time, I'll die cut it because I'd like to see what it looks like too. And then we have the embellishments that are called streak dots. More trees. Yes, Valerie, more trees. So if you have done the technique with the Stampin' Blends on vellum using rubbing alcohol and you get those lovely streaks, that's what these look like. I know you probably can't see them on screen, but they're beautiful. They got some lovely streaks on them. And that's the embellishments for this suite. And then we have what do they call this? Earthened tone metallic. It's brown. It's not gold. It's not copper. It's brown. And it's stunning. And look, you can see me in it. Hi. Just what you want, right? Get to see me. All right. So these come in 12 by 12 sheets. And I think you get 3. You get 3 sheets. And they're all the same. They're all brown. So I'll leave that out. And if we have time, that's what I'll cut that background die out of. And this is the designer paper. This is the Autumn Toile designer paper. This is not specialty paper. Hello, Wendy. This is not specialty paper. This is just regular paper. And it has, look at those beautiful pumpkins. What an amazing fall card. And then a nice neutral on the back and some cute foxes. I've never seen a fox. I don't know whether they're on Vancouver Island or not. I can't answer that, which is interesting. And then the other side, I love the stripe. Look at how well these two go together. Look at that. Stunning. These trees. Look, Val. Just look, Val. Valerie likes trees. And then it's got a nice grid on the back. And then we have some pheasants and some rocks. And then that pattern on the back. I have to pull my thing here where I'm storing all these. Okay, now I'm going to show you some samples. Hello, Diana. Better late than never. They are. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that designer paper, there's only 4 sheets, 4 different sheets, and you get 3 of each of these in the package. Okay, so this is a triple Z fold card, and I did this with my team last night. We had a stamping and recognition night, so we all created one of these cards, and this uses this suite. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then this one, this I did on the weekend with my team. We had a few Canadian demonstrators get together 3 times a year and put on a super team event. It is an all-day event for our teams, and we have demonstrations. And this was the one that I did. It is called a book binding explosion card. So the book binding, there's the book binding part here. And then you open it up. Are you ready for this? Huh? Are you ready? While I'm waiting for your answer, I'm just going to see when I'm doing this live. Hang on, because I think I'm doing it live. On the 24th of September, I will show you how to create this card. But meanwhile, Valerie's drooling. You stop. Yeah, it's coming, Carol. I apologize. Okay, so are you ready for the inside? Here you go. It is an explosion card. Woo! Ah. The only thing about this card is you have to use designer paper that does not have a direction on it. So this paper here that goes with this suite, I tried to do it and you can't, because you cut it this way and then you use it on your card this way. So everything was sideways. This is the designer paper out of the online exclusives, and I'll show you that in a bit. That's a book binding explosion card, and I used one of the gold hoops. Where were the gold hoops? Oh, they're online, I think. So that's that one. And I'll be doing that one, show you how to do it. And this is another one. So that beautiful big tree comes with leaf shapes that you can put on here to make it look like fall leaves. And then I cut the deer out of that brown foil. And these pieces in behind here, the plant and the rocks, those are the brown foil as well. Isn't that pretty? And then this one, I used the tree again, and then I die cut the leaves out of the brown foil and the deer as well. And then there's the inside. Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys are so kind. And then I got one in a swap. And this one is by, oh, wait, got to have a name on it. Oh, there it is. My silver sister, Cindy Piggott, she created this one. Look at this. She's got these are up on double dimensionals. So she's popped this up, and then she's popped this up on top of it. And it uses that embossing folder, Peaceful Garden embossing folder. And then she's colored these in. This is watercolor paper. So she's watercolored those pumpkins. So that's the Autumn Toile suite. And I'm going to put that over there. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Yvonne. Thanks, Diane. All right. Carrying on. So these are scrapbooking kits, but they're not, here's the instruction, here's the pieces, this is what they make. These are more of, here's the pieces, go and create your own scrapbooking pages. And they coordinate with the suites that are in here. And there's actually different stamp sets in the back. This coordinates with the Traditions of Christmas suite. And then this one coordinates with the Peaceful Garden suite. So look at this. Look at that gorgeous scrapbooking page. Isn't that beautiful? And then at the front of the catalog, which I didn't show you, is the scrapbooking workshop kits. Oops. There is Keeping Traditions, and this one coordinates with the Traditions of Christmas suite, and Peaceful Days, and that coordinates with the Peaceful Garden suite. And then we have Fluffy Squirrel, and I didn't get this, but I was lucky enough to get a sample. So let me show you the card by Diane Inkster. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? I love that. Little fluffy squirrel. And it's got the designer paper from the online exclusives, and I will show you those in a minute. Okay, and then what are these from? Decorative dot. I have these and I never remember where they come from. Page 55. Oh, I'm not there yet. That's why. Okay. And then branching out, I didn't get the stamp set. I got the dies because I love anything that gives me chances of layered labels and layered background pieces. And then, of course, there's a couple of extra dies in there, but nothing in here is necessary having the stamp set. But you can get the stamp set. Now, do you guys all know about the stamp sale that's stamp and limited select tool sale that's coming on Thursday the 18th? 15% off all stamps, excluding the ones on the last chance lists because they're already discounted. So you the ones that are in the bundle, be very careful because it may be cheaper to buy the bundle than to buy the stamp set at 15% off and the dies at full price, if that makes sense. So if you're going to do it, if you're going to order stamps for the sale, then make sure you do your math first. And all the blocks are on sale. The Simply Chamois is on sale. The Scrubby is on sale. The Stamp and Mist and the Stays On Cleaner. The Brayer. I think that's it. So those are all on 15% off. Thursday only. Starts at midnight Thursday morning and ends at midnight Thursday night. Okay, I'm shutting up now. I didn't get words for the season. I do have a couple of samples from Snowy Delights for my swaps. This one is a gatefold card with a belly band. Is that pretty? I love it. And this uses the specialty paper out of the online exclusives, and I will show you that when we get to that section. No. You do, Wendy, to get the 15% off of the stamp set, you have to order the stamp set separately, not in the bundle. Bundles are not included. But if you're going to do that and it is part of a bundle, make sure you do the math to find out if it's cheaper to buy the bundle at the regular 10% off price or to buy the stamp set at 15% off and pay full price for the dies. And this has one of the snowflake embellishments that I'll show you when we do the other stuff. And then a cute little belly band to hold it all together. Now this one is by Shauna Mikulik, another one of my Silver Sisters. I only did swaps with my Silver Sisters this year because I didn't have time to do different swaps. So I only have 8 cards that I didn't make myself. So that just slips on there like that. So that's Snowy Delights. And then this one is by Sue Phillip, another one of my Silver Sisters. And this has masks. So Sue did the masks. And you can see, if I show you up close, the different colors in this snowflake. And she did this in silver embossing powder. It's gorgeous. I love it. And it's a bit of a fun fold. So she's chopped this off at 5 3/8. Your cardstock is 5 3/8, and then you score it at 4 1/4. And she's got a strip of designer paper there, and then some of that specialty paper in the background as well. I don't know what you mean by don't customers get 10. Oh yes, you get your Stampin' Rewards based on the reduced price, not the full price. But it still might not be cheaper. So just all I can say is do your math before you put your order in. Okay, so that's the Snowy Delights. And Oh, wait. This is snowy. No, that's not. Never mind. I have these dies, the tags dies. I was asked to do a tags class, and I'm hoping to get it done for November. I haven't started working on it yet, so we'll see if it happens. Yes, they would be pretty with the holographic paper. You're right. So that's the pattern dies. Patterned tags dies. Now, I did miss these, the delightful decorative dots, timid tiger, shaded spruce, and real red. Timid tiger, shaded spruce, real red in 3 different sizes. Those are delightful decorated dots. I just got these. I don't know why I didn't order them when the catalog went live. And let me see if they are, they're shimmery. They've got little shimmer bits inside them. You probably can't see, but there you go. That's what they look like up close. They're shimmery. They're really pretty. Okay, I think that's it because I haven't got anything else that is in here. Nope, that's it for the catalog. Yay, they say. All right. Oh, online exclusives. Hang on. Got to get myself set up here. Aw, thank you. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. Okay, so don't forget, if you're watching and you haven't commented yet, please comment. Let me know that you're here so I can put your name on the just for coming list. And there is the treasure hunt list. If you finish the treasure hunt before I'm done tonight, then your name will go in that draw. And then you have until Thursday night at 6:00 p.m. to place an order and get in the just placed an order draw. And the prizes this time are the faceted snowflakes just for coming, the delightful decorative dots, the ones I just showed you. And so that's for the treasure hunt. And then if you place an order, your name will go in a draw for a package of the gold hoops. Okay. Don't let me forget to show you this kit because I really want to show you this kit. It's a fun kit. It just came out. Oh, look, I have 2 of these. I don't need 2 of those. Put that over there. Okay. This is the Gathering Together suite. I did not get the stamp set and the dies. I got the paper. I got the embossing folder, the bling, and the twine. I'm thinking that this one might be better. I had to get a new printer. Yep. And this was the old printer. And I discovered yesterday that my new printer doesn't print on cardstock. Ticked me off because it was recommended to me because it prints on cardstock and then it doesn't print. Annoying. Okay, so early espresso and old olive linen thread. Cajun craze and gold dots. Now these have gold flecks in them. You did what, but can't remember where it got to. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. Yes, Sonia, my silver sisters are amazing people. Hello, Nicole. Wet, windy day in Perth, Western Australia. Nicole, you're on the list. Okay, and then there's the designer paper. This is the specialty paper, has gold foiling in it. And this is the one I used for the explosion card because it doesn't have a direction on it. So on one side is the gorgeous gold foiling. And then on the other side, some lovely neutrals. And then there's this one. This has got basic beige in it and gold foiling. So that's got white and basic beige in the background. And they're really into tartans and plaids. Like this one has gold foiling as well. Look at this. This has got mushrooms. Look at the cute little mushrooms in there. And they even have gold foiling on them. Now, it's not gold foiling on all of the leaves, but just about all of the leaves. I would say that those ones are the only ones that don't have gold foiling in them. And then this is Old Olive with a gold foil streak and a lovely wash on the back of that. And then there's this one, also got mushrooms and berries and stuff in it. And that pattern on the back. So that's the Gathering Together suite. Then we have the Modern Christmas suite. Oh, except the Gathering Leaves embossing folder. I forgot to show you that. So it's a big one. You can do 2 card fronts with this one, I think. Yep. Treasure hunt, just found it. Yay! I'll put you on the list. Thanks, Val. Hi, Lena. You're on the list. Okay. I love the colors in that paper too. The DSP is gorgeous. Yes, it would pair well with the brown metallic. And it does. Oh, look at this. How good those go together. They hit it out of the park with the papers this time. Okay, there's the large gold hoops belong to this this suite. And I've showed you on a couple of cards. Now, the thing I like about these is that they're flat on the edges. So it's flat on both sides. So to attach these to a card, take your Tombow glue and your precision tip and just run a bead of Tombow glue all the way around it and then let it sit and dry. And as you know, the green Tombow has latex in it and doesn't ever dry completely. So it turns itself into a whole line of glue dots. They're very easy to attach to a card and they don't come off. So there you get 10 of them in a package. And then there's the black and gold and white and gold baker's twine. Now, these are the things that Denise and I are using in our Modern Festive Friends class that's happening on the 25th of September. The virtual one is the 25th of September. Then there's Ornamental Christmas. And there's another die in here, or 2 dies. There's a star and this one for the tree, but those I'm using for the make and take cards. So you'll be able to see that in a little bit. So that's the bundle. I love this Merry Christmas. It's so pretty. And then there's the designer paper. Holy Aunt Jemima. Another gorgeous designer paper. Black and white and gold. Look at that. Oh. And then I love the trees on the back of this. Denise and I both use this paper for our Festive Friends cards, and it's so fun. So we have some gold foiling on there, and then fa la 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 on the back. And then this one is got a gold stripe and some dots on the back. And this has some tiny gold circles. I don't know whether you'll be able to see the foiling in this. And then some squiggles. And then look at these trees. I love this paper. This is one of the first things I wanted to order. And then there's dots. And you know me, I like dots in anything. Dots are one of my favorite things. And then a whole sheet of ornaments. Now the dies don't cut these out, but they'd be really easy to fussy cut if you wanted to put them on a card. So that's that suite. Now I have some cards that I can show you, but I have to be careful because I can't show you the ones for the class. And those are all ones for the class that use that paper. I wonder where the rest of mine, because I did a whole bunch of cards using the Festive Friends, and I don't even know where they are now. Okay, and then the next suite is the Elegant Pine Snowflake Suite. It includes the faceted snowflakes, and this is the prize for the Just for Coming winner. And then it has ribbon, but I didn't get the ribbon. And then it has stamp set and dies, and I didn't get those either. I did get the designer paper. So it's called Elegant Pine Snowflakes because they're snowflakes, but they're made out of pine boughs. That paper is fun, Sonia. So you have pine boughs on Secret Sea background, and then you have these ones on the other side. And this has pine cones. And they're all the snowflakes are made out of pine boughs. And you can cut some of these out with the dies, but I didn't get the dies. Dots for me and trees for you. You're right, Valerie. And then it's got a salt technique pattern on the back side. Have you guys done this salt technique where you put a bunch of watercoloring on paper and then throw coarse grained salt on top of it? I did it a while ago. It's been a while though. And then there's another one with a Secret Sea background, and it has pine snowflakes on the back of it. There you can see the snowflakes. And then this one is more pine snowflakes and some little teeny tiny snowflakes on the back side. And this is just one big snowflake in the center and then a whole bunch of partial ones around the outside. Be good for scrapbooking, but it's also good for cards because you just cut it here and you'd get 3 card fronts. You'd get 6 card fronts out of that, and then have a strip down the middle that you could use on other cards. And then some more salt technique on the background. And the last sheet has berries on it. And then more salt technique on the background. So that's the Elegant Pine Snowflake paper. And then we have, what's next? Oh, we have the Festive Friends bundle. Oh, I know where the other ones are. They were in the Lights of Aurora. So here's the bundle. This is what we're using in our class, Denise and I, in various ways. And I have the class cards here, but I cannot show you the class cards. I'm sorry. I cannot. But let me go back. Oh, I don't know what I did with them. Hang on, let me look somewhere else. Oh, there's one. There's the other one. These must be still hanging in my other room. So I did this one live, and it's got the two-tone cardstock in the background. And then I just sanded it a bit to bring the white out. It is clever, Nicole, to create snowflakes from other images and give great backgrounds. It wasn't stopped. I went to find my cards. Sorry to be so confusing. But I do believe I'm still live. Am I not still live? What the heck? Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to YouTube to see if I'm still live on YouTube. Am I live? I am. I'm live on YouTube, so it's just Facebook that's having so many issues. Oh, darn Facebook anyways. Okay. So I did this one, and it uses the lights. Light and what are those dyes called? People help. Light and Wonder dyes from the Aurora Bunt Suite. And then the cute little snowman from Festive Friends. And then this one is a spanner card. And it opens this way. I did this one live as well. And then it opens that way. Well, there's a couple of samples of Festive Friends that I can show you. And we have some specialty papers in here. The last couple of items. Those trees are cool. I agree with you. Still good on YouTube. Yep. Facebook is playing, what do they say in Britain? Silly buggers. Okay, down here in the corner, there is paper called Silent Snowfall. The picture does not do it justice. These are 12 by 12 sheets, and you get, I think you get 6 sheets of this, and it's all embossed. How can I show this to you? Can you see the embossing? There, you can see the embossing. There you go. So it's all embossed with little snowflakes. And it's white. Now, warning, this is not basic white. This is more like willow white. So if you want it to match with white cardstock, it's not going to. I didn't show you this card. This card's by Desiree Simpson, another one of my Silver Sisters. And she used the, the pine snowflake one. But I want to show you how it doesn't match the white. There's definite color difference in it. This, you can sponge it. I did show it to you on a couple of cards that I got from my Silver Sisters. So it is really cool paper. I just haven't had a chance to use it. And then over here, we have the all season velvet, and it comes in cherry cobbler, garden green, and white. And this is velvet paper. And you remember, if you were joining me at one point, I was making a Festive Friends card online, and I stamped the snowman onto the velvet. Just used Memento ink, and then I colored it with Stampin' Blends. So you can do that, and then die cut it or fussy cut it, and you'll have a velvet snowman. And that's it. Oh, except for the kit that I wanted to show you, and the card that I'm going to make with you. Okay, so this kit just came out. It is an all-inclusive kit, $20. and it makes 8 cards for each of these 2 cards. There's no stamping in these. The sentiments come stamped already. Look at that. There is little slits in the trucks, and you slide the little pieces in underneath the little slits, so it looks like they're actually in the trucks. Are those not cute? And look at that little doggy. And this kit comes with enough extras that I put the dog on the inside of one, and then I put a tree on the inside of the other one, because you get extra pieces in this kit. I will be doing this kit with my Timberline seniors next month. They like putting together the kits. And everything is pre-printed. Like this is all pre-printed and this is all pre-printed. So it's just put together. So if you've got seniors in your life that want to make cards but can't stamp, or grandchildren or something, these would be really good for grandkids to put together. So that's available now. And it comes with adhesive, comes with the instruction sheet, and it comes with envelopes and supplies to make 8 cards. You make 4 of each. Oh, Valerie still has her truck stamp and punch. Nice. I think I do too. I think I put that one away so that I wouldn't give it away. Okay, so do you want to make a card? Where did I put it? Oh, come on. I know where it was. Oh, there it is. I just have to get my machine. Nice. Okay, so I am going to create this card with you tonight. So people who dropped into my in-person class or launch party this afternoon got to make this card. And oh, Lena ordered 4 of them. It is adorable, Lena. I agree with you. Uses the Holly Jolly embossing folder. And garden green, cherry cobbler, and shaded spruce ink. And the name of that stamp set. Ornamental Christmas stamp set and dies. So we have sentiment will be in cherry cobbler. The tree on the front is in shaded spruce. And then the tree on the inside and the envelope is in garden green. So I am going to create this card with you. And there's the dies I need. That over there. Get myself organized here. Okay, so to make this card, the all-season velvet specialty paper, how many do you get? You get 2 of each sheet, 2 red, 2 white, 2 green, and they're 12 by 12. Okay. Yeah. Love the card samples you've made to go with your catalog. Oh, thanks, Nicole. I have had so much fun, which is why I haven't had a chance to do anything else in my life. Envelope. Card base is thick basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 and folded in half. 2 pieces of basic white, 4 1/4 by 5, 5 1/4 by 4. 1 for the inside, 1 for the front. A strip of Elegant Pines designer paper that is 1.5 by 5 1/4. Piece of gold foil that is 3 by 3. piece of basic white that is 3 1/4 by 2 to do the tree, and a piece of shaded spruce that is 1 3/8 by 2 3/8. And I already used the white piece for the sentiment out of this kit, so I just have to grab another one. Hang on. A piece of white for the sentiment that is 1 1/4 by 2 1/4, and then some of the faceted snowflake gems. I've got to die cut that, and that just gets stamped. This I have to stamp and die cut, and this I'm going to emboss. So let's emboss it first. You're welcome, Susan. Don't forget, if you want to place an order with me and get in the draw for a package of the gold hoops, you have until Thursday night at 6:00 p.m. And then I'll draw the winner during my Facebook Live on Thursday night. And don't forget about the stamp sale happening on Thursday, the 18th. 15% off all stamps except the ones that are on the last chance list and already discounted. And some of our tools as well. The brayer, the Simply Chamois, the acrylic blocks, the Stampin' Scrub, the Stampin' Mist, and the Stays-On Cleaner. And I think there might be 1 or 2 things, but I'm going to be sending in my email that goes out tomorrow morning that will have all the details. Okay, so there's the embossed piece, and this is the Holly Jolly hybrid embossing folder. Okay, that's done. Now let's stamp the tree for the front in shaded spruce. I don't use shaded spruce a lot, so that's why I got it out and used it today for this card. It's not something I tend to use a lot, which is weird because there's no reason why. I just don't think. Okay, so that, and then I'm going to die cut it with the die. Just use a bit of Post-it tape here to hold it in place so it doesn't move on me. And this is the star from the ornamental Christmas. Remember I told you there was a couple of more dies, so that one that I just used for the tree is one, and this is another one. Okay, we're going to run that through. What time is it? Oh, I'm right on time. I'm stuck again. Gall darn Facebook anyways, I tell you. It makes me mad. But on the other hand, we don't pay anything for Facebook, so they have full, complete control over what we do on Facebook, which is why I've been doing more and more things on YouTube. Okay, so there's what it cuts out. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So there's that. And there's my tree. Put these in the garbage. Come on. Stamping paper out. I'm gonna stamp the inside and the envelope with the other tree and garden green. I have to find the piece though. There we go. And it is a hamburger card. And I'm just going to stamp right there. There's the inside. Where did my other screen go? And the envelope. And finally, we will stamp the sentiment in cherry cobbler. Now, don't forget to hang around till the end because I will die cut that leaf background out of that brown foil and we'll see what it looks like. Ta-da! A little bit low, but that's okay. Don't tell anybody. All right, adhesive. This goes flat onto my shaded spruce piece. The embossed one goes flat onto my card base. It is a stunning star. I agree with you, Valerie. Gorgeous. That goes, oh, shoot. Dang. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Because I cut these a little bit bigger than I should have so that it would go right from one edge to the other. And now I have to cut a little bit off to make it fit. And I should have put it on first, and I didn't. So now we hope I cut it straight. Okay, so this goes on flat, somewhere around the middle-ish. Hang on, don't go down. There. Oh, I cut it properly. Ooh. Good job, Mullet. Good job. I need to get stuff out of the way of my mouse. Because my comments are not scrolling again tonight and I have to scroll them. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on the star around the center and then just out from the center, but not on the edges, because I like my die cuts to stick up and have a little bit of life to them. And that's going to go somewhere, I don't know, around there, right there. That's good. Now, dimensionals. Oh. The tree is on dimensionals. I don't know, cut one in half so I can put it on the trunk. And we'll put this on. Oh, Valerie, you're still having issues? That sucks. Well, that's why more and more demonstrators are heading off of Facebook and onto YouTube for their Facebook Lives, for their live demonstrations, just because of that. Okay, well, the sentiment is also up on dimensionals. I'm going to get one more for the center. And I don't know what the solution is for making Facebook stay on. I really don't. Okay, that's going to go there. And I put my tree over a bit further than I did on this one. So we're just going to make it work. This will go on the inside. I'm sorry. I wish I had a solution for you Facebook people, but I don't. There's nothing I can do. Okay, well, we're going to get the embellishments. We're going to put the embellishments on. Our faceted snowflakes. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's the card. Then, of course, if you wanted, you could take Wink of Stella and put some little dips and daubs on the pieces, maybe on the berries, maybe down the center of your tree. And we're done. A quick and easy card that is really pretty. Glenda, do you ever emboss DSP with an embossing folder in your project sometimes? Yes, I have done that, Nicole. Yeah, I have. Oh, thank you, ladies. So don't forget, if you're watching and have not commented yet, comment so I know you're there, so I can put you on the Just for Coming list. And I'm going to do the draws tomorrow night during my Facebook Live because I'm not doing them tonight because I have to type them all in. Okay, but I am going to take this die and I'm going to cut it out of the brown designer paper or brown foil. So let me cut a piece that is, let's make it a card front, 4 by 5, 4 by 5 and a quarter. Hang on. Okay, so that's the size, the regular size of a front of a card. And I'm going to die cut this out of that and center it. And then I'll just use it right like that on the card itself. But I haven't die cut this yet, so I have no idea what it looks like. So this is going to be a fun experiment for both of us. Let's just put some Post-it tape on there just to hold it in place so it doesn't move. And we're going to run it through the machine. And remember, oh, thanks, Susan. Remember, when you're putting this through your cutting plate, now please don't judge me on the condition of my cutting plates. When you put it through your machine, make sure you put it at a jaunty angle so that when your machine hits it, it doesn't hit this solid wall and have to jump up and over it. It grabs the corner and it's much easier to run it through. There we go. So the first thing I do before I take it off is I turn it around to make sure that it has cut everything out, and it has. Okay, so then let's just pop these pieces out. Oh, it didn't in the center. So I'm just going to run it through again. So I put it this way. I'm going to run it through this way so it cuts at a different angle. And I'm going to put it upside down. So I want it to cut everything. Maybe. Okay. This foil paper is quite thick, and I was kind of wondering if it was going to cut all the way through or not, or if I had to do it upside down. So I did it upside down, and it's cut a lot better. There we go. Now we'll take my handy dandy brush and brush this. Get out most of those little pieces before I take it out of the die. Okay, you ready for the big reveal? Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Give me a yeehaw, thumbs up. If you're enjoying my video, make sure you hit those emojis if you're on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up for me, please. I would appreciate it. Nicole, I've been thinking about that question about embossing the designer paper. That specialty fall paper with the gold foiling would be beautiful embossed with the falling leaves embossing folder. Hello, Sarah. Unfortunately, I'm just about done. But I got you on the list for showing up. Okay, here we go. The great reveal. Great reveal. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Look at how beautiful. Let's turn it this way. Look at how beautiful this is. Just look at that. And if you put that onto a piece of very vanilla cardstock, let me get some. Oh, I don't have a piece in here that's big enough. Shoot. Oh, there's one. So let me cut this down. So this was 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to cut the vanilla down to 5 1/8. Avalanche. 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So it'll just fit in behind there. Five and an eighth by 3 7/8. Attach that to that. And then put it on an early espresso background. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Hello, Nancy. From Bellingham, Washington. Of all the cards and samples you have created, Tyspit. Oh, you're very welcome, Anne. Thanks for joining me and spending time with me. I love this earth and tone metallic paper too, Nancy. This is stunning. Layer over Timid Tiger or Darling Duckling for fall colors. Could do that. You could do that. I just got some Timid Tiger. So there it is on the front of a Timid Tiger card. Look at that. And you know what? You know what you could do? If you took vanilla or white and sponged fall colors on here and then put this over top, would that not be beautiful? So much you could do with this. So much you could do with this. And then just add a pumpkin or something from the bundle, the suite, and a sentiment, and you're good to go. It is a gorgeous die. I agree with you. I love that. Now, if we took, where did I put my stamping paper? And let me get my brushes here. You know what would be absolutely stunning? If you did the Stampin' Blends and rubbing alcohol technique on a piece of vellum and then put this over top of it in fall colors. Oh my gosh. That would be gorgeous. Okay, let me just see here. Calypso Coral, a little bit of Daffodil Delight, and Where's my Cajun Craze one? Pecan pie. Do I not have a Cajun Craze one? Really? All of these, and I don't have Cajun Craze. Oh well. We'll make one. Oh, we'll make one. Okay, so let's start off with some Daffodil Delight. When you're doing this technique, you always start off with your lightest color. I'm going to open this up all the way like this. Acetate would work with the alcohol technique, you're right. Okay, here we go. You ready? And you know this is random, and I don't do random, and I'm not worried about whether I've got blotches or not, because I want some areas to be darker than other areas. So there we have Daffodil Delight. And let's do a little bit of Calypso Coral. A little bit of Calypso Coral. Some Cajun Craze. And then you have to anchor it with something darker. So this is pecan pie or pecan pie for my friend Nadine. And fill in the rest of the holes. I didn't get any orange in there. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and we're going to flip some Wink of Stella on there. Are you having fun yet? I am. So glad we did this. Wink of Stella. And it doesn't look like much, but it's going to be pretty. Now, one final thing. This is early espresso marker. And we're going to put some early espresso dots on there. I won't be getting rid of my markers, let me tell you. They're discontinuing them, but I'm not getting rid of mine because I like this technique. I put a lot on there, but that's okay. You see the dots and the shimmer and stuff on there? Okay, now we're going to put this piece of temporary tape, just so it holds it in place. And this is going to go on here. And then this goes over top of it. Look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. And how long did that take? Not long at all. Look at that. And it shows the sparkle, the Wink of Stella sparkle through it. It shows the blotches in there. And you could do that with any color combination you wanted. Nancy's keeping her markers too, not getting rid of those things. There we go. So I hope you have enjoyed our journey together. It's been fun. If you have enjoyed my video, please let Facebook know. Maybe it won't give me grief next time. Hit those emojis on Facebook. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. And I see I'm frozen again on Facebook. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Thanks everybody. Gotta have these dyes. Yes, unfortunately, I think you do, Nadine. This is just, it's gorgeous. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know it's been a long haul, been 2 hours. If you're going to place an order with me and get into the placed an order draw, you have until Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll do the draw during my Facebook Live on Thursday night. Tomorrow night is Wednesday, and I will be live again, and I'll do the draw for Just for Coming and the treasure hunt. So you still have a bit of time to do your treasure hunt if you haven't got it done yet. And somebody is going to win a prize. Thank you so much. And you guys are so welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a blast. I do appreciate it. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see you tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, and we will stamp together again. Stamp and smiles. Bye for now.